say... I mean, we do have navigators inside. But let's travel around a little bit. Just making it a little bit safer. Lord Captain, reporting. Shortly before our departure from Footfall, a group of messengers in luxurious garb delivered a strongbox and several chests bearing the insignia of House Orsellio to the ship. I suppose the use of gold-clad servants instead of servitors was an extravagant attempt by the navigators to draw the attention of the rogue trader. True, we do not have a quest for Cassia so far. Though then again, we also don't have a quest for Argenta or Ulfar. Considering the incident in the capital world, the enforce officers checked the novice nobility gift tribes. I'm pleased to report that none of them threaten your Lady Cassia's or the crew's well-being. Having said that, a close examination of the strongbox by the tech adepts revealed a data slate with a vid message addressed personally to you, alongside some kind of encrypted data. We dared not touch them without your instructions.
Decode the encryption hidden in the data slate.
Yes, Lord Captain. Bridges fall silent, and the Vox transmission fills with scratching of a cogita quill and rustling of papers. A messenger Seneschal has been sent to the omniscient servants compartment. Once the data have been decrypted, I will notify you immediately.
What kind of vid message? Show me.
As you command, Lord Captain. Bridges issues several orders, and the vid screen of your personal cogitator springs to life, the machine in it rumbling unhappily.
Rogue trader.
Just had to think about how I voice Argenta.
A rogue trader.
A familiar piercing voice comes from the cogitator's vox system, and you see a bloated face with sagging skin and a gaping hole where the nose should be.
We, Great Regent Argenta Orsellio, send greetings and hope this message finds you in good health. Lord Orsellio will soon hold the Grand Council within the Palace of Atlas, the holy relic that connects all navigators of our house. This meeting will take place not in the physical world, but in the world of the thoughts, dreams and visions. It is the only way to avoid bloodshed and decide the fate of the sacred child at last.
Ooh, that sounds dangerous for Cassia.
Thanks to the Atlas, we fear that the soul of the child is full of dismay, and yet the rogue trader's words bear a lot of weight with the child, so he may soothe its anxiety and lead the child down the right path. The path of accepting his duty before the house and ascending the novator's throne. I hope you consider my offer, Edward von Valancius, for it is in your power to not only strengthen the bond between our dynasties, but multiply your riches at the same time. The gifts accompanying this message are but an insignificant part of the great regent's gratitude. May the God Emperor protect us all.
I wonder how the romance with Cassia would go. Because, I mean, kind of similar to Heinrix, it seems like at one point she has to decide between duty and family, or love and personal interest. Generally, rogue traders like yourself are descendants of the original rogue traders recruited by the Emperor Amalcador the Sigillet. Yeah, but if you play, like, at least in the Wrath and Glory RPG, if you play rogue traders, it doesn't seem like you're usually that wealthy, which I kind of guess is necessary to, like, balance the party. Hey Troll, nice to see you. How are you? How's it going? The vid screen shuts down and the Vox Master breaks the silence. I'm told the message has been relayed to your cogitator, Lord Captain. I hope the data did not get corrupted during playback or delivery.
This will be all for now.
God Emperor protects, Lord Captain. Didn't get any quests regarding that. Maybe we can talk to Cassia, and we also want to talk to Abelard, so we need to go here anyway. I really like the music. Really great at setting the mood. Right. Let's talk to Abelard first. He's close by.
Lord Captain, allow me to express my gratitude once again for your assistance.
Oh.
If it weren't for your intervention, my entire family could have been executed on false charges. I could have lost them all. I never imagined the Versarians would be so vulnerable while I serve as Seneschal to the Lord Captain himself, far from home.
I bet he wants to go home.
To tell you the truth, Lord Captain, this whole situation has got me thinking. As patriarch of the Versarian family, I have a responsibility to my bloodline. Yes, it is my duty to serve as Seneschal to the rogue trader, and I have no intention of relinquishing that role if you find my service as satisfactory as did Lady Theodora. However, if I could be more involved in my family's affairs and still serve the von Valancius dynasty.
Oh, interesting. And that's part of, because we told him in the very beginning of the game that we want to change things. I mean, which is cool. We want people to find themselves and do good stuff. But still kind of sad that he wants to leave us.
I understand your desire. Traditions and old ways must change. I will allow you to return to Dagonis after the immediate crisis in the Expanse has passed.
And I mean, he's still kind of serving us, right? As part of House Versarion.
Thank you, Lord Captain.
Still sad.
Under my watch, the Trade Protectorate will remain safe and prosper in service to you.
Abelard stands straight and makes the sign of the Aquila.
Well then, Lord Captain, it is time I return to my duties. Is there anything else I can do for you? Lord Captain.
Not right now. Ah, also cool. Also cool character. Fortunately, you can only take 6 people with you, so... or 5. Where do I want to go? I'm confused. Let's see if we can talk to Cassia about it. And I also... Did her arm just glitch? And I also want to see if we can get like a quest from Argenta or Ulfar. Okay, apparently nothing from Cassia. Argenta.
Greetings.
Even in stillness, Sister Argenta radiates energy. With her dark eyes shining and a slight blush to her cheeks, she is reciting a prayer and looks at you only once she has spoken the final line. Did we talk about Zealous Prime? I think never in that much detail, right?
I would like to discuss Zealous Prime and the relic that you want to find.
Of course. My mission is all I can think about.
So, remind me, what is our mission?
I guess finding Zealous Prime, right?
To find the way to the planet called Zealous Prime. Saint Argenta is my patroness, and that is where her fallen ship is. And it must also be the resting place of her great relic, the One Star.
So, what is the One Star?
If I only knew. Neither the hagiography nor the legends give a straight answer. Classical iconographers believed that the star turned into a banner woven from silver thread, which, when brought onto the battlefield, would shed light that blinded only heretics, but did no harm to the faithful. Most of them portrayed Saint Argenta as a girl carrying this banner.
It's actually pretty useful and nice to have that.
Others think that upon falling from the sky, the One Star became a holy chainsword, which Argenta later used to strike down monsters and enemies of the Imperium. In some of the earlier engravings, Argenta is depicted wearing power armor with a silver star on her chest. One theological theory suggests that this armor was, in fact, the relic. Some even think that the One Star is actually the ship on which Argenta traveled.
Okay, so actually they have no idea.
I feel that my undertaking will be fulfilled when I find the answer that has eluded the Ecclesiarchy for millennia. I pray we find the way to Zealous Prime soon. The ruinous powers must be aligned against us. They stand in the way of faith.
Right.
One day we will reach Zealous Prime and stand before the gates of Saint Argenta's ship. I know it. I believe.
Me too. Would be quite weird if we didn't. Let's see. I don't think Ulf has anything more to say.
Let us raise our cups at Vater, in honor of deeds accomplished and in expectation of those yet to come.
Just imagine
Fenris,
Just imagine Ulfar like whispering. I don't think that works. Into the Koronus Expanse. It is kind of interesting. I looked for achievements you can get in this game. And there's, for example, one achievement. Like I think the achievement most people got, which I didn't get, like to destroy one type of every ship. And it's like, I engage in all space combat, I explored all the systems. How can this be? Is it maybe locked like late in the game? Lord Captain, an urgent report from the servants of the Omnissiah. They've managed to locate a second message on the House Orsellio data slate, hidden in the shadow of the first one. As soon as it happened, the machines were rebelled and started devouring the decrypted data. The acolytes of the cult Mechanicus are performing the rites to appease it and slow down the process of annihilation. What should we do? Did you just delete my message?
Display the message on the screen, right now.
Ah, you haven't seen all of the ships yet. Okay, then it makes sense. The comm beats echoes with the furious clicking of Vigil's augmented fingers. A few moments later, the vid screen of your cogitator shows the recording through a wall of static. Oh, traitor. Lady Navigator Lena, the one who staged an attempt to assassinate Cassia in your palace, politely smiles at you from the vid screen. I had no doubt that your servants would find my trace. They are far cleverer than the ones employed by the great regents of House Orsellio. She does not bother to hide the venomous disdain in her last few words. I feel extremely awkward that our first encounter took place under such unfortunate circumstances. In truth be told, I saw a worthy person beyond the lofty title only after fate put me on the death precipice. You hesitated to end my life despite holding it in your hands. Your noble deeds gave me enough food for thought. Despite everything that transpired, I still believe we may become loyal allies to one another. Well, not if you still want to kill Cassia. I presume you already know that House Orsellio will be holding grand council on the deaths of the accursed Atlas very soon. And we cannot ignore the call, for we are all bound to it against our will. But if you convince the Lady Cassia to reject the Atlas and break the centuries-old shackles behind our house, we could turn over a new page. Having said that, I will accept a different outcome. Should the child die, I'm not going to shed any tears. I would accept any choice, rogue trader. My people have nothing else to lose. But you could benefit from our friendship. The mysterious shadows dancing in Lady Alina's eyes. This is an emerald among the stars of Marginus, my gift to you for sparing my life. Head for the storms and torrents, let it wait for them. The vid recording cuts short, and you hear the Voxmaster's voice in your comm beat. I'm very sorry, Lord Captain. The servants of the Omnissiah could no longer restrain the machines for its hunger. I hope you were able to see the vid message through the end. Curious. But I mean, the Atlas doesn't sound like a nice thing, enslaving all the people, so maybe we can get Cassia to destroy it? And maybe that will also kind of mend the schism in the house. Less tyranny, more unity? I don't know. Okay, let's make it, well, not safe, but unsafe. Edward. Henry's voice on the private Vox channel sounds stiff, almost stern. Would like to meet you in the wardroom, immediately. I wonder what this is. Sounded kind of serious. But I mean, then again, we also just entered the system he wants to go to, so probably just like a mission report? Or not? When you arrive, Heinrich stands up from his chair with a smile. You came. And we hear the Romance theme, so I guess there was a very awkward and formal invitation to a dinner.
Based on your tone, I thought I was in for an interrogation, not a candlelit dinner.
Heinrix looks crestfallen. Oh, I apologize. The truth is that I've had a lot more experience summoning people to interrogation. Sending personal invitations is new territory.
has turned out to be a pleasant surprise, at the very least.
Heinrix laughs quietly. At the very least, yes. So, if you will join me, he holds out his hand to you. The meal passes in silence that is more comfortable than awkward. At last, after topping up your glasses once more, Heinrix falls back in his chair and looks at you. His gaze is calm, relaxed. Time slips by imperceptibly in your company. Aww. And Edward raises his glass.
Let's drink to tonight, and to us.
Henry raises his own glass. To us, Edward. A strange, uneasy expression steals across his face before vanishing. Is there more to it?
Your behavior recently has concerned me.
Interrogated eyes tighten slightly as he maintains his impassive expression. What are you talking about? After a long pause, Henrik sighs. Fine. You may have a point. It's possible, just possible, that lately I've been acting slightly differently. The strain of our current circumstances and recent events have clearly taken their toll on me as well. I'll try to pull myself together and to show greater forbearance. I don't know if that's what I meant. I don't think so. And Edward touches Heinrich's hand.
Something is weighing on you. Tell me.
I don't think this is a good thing, but I hope he will open up to us. Preoccupied, Heinrich recoils from a touch. I don't know what to say to you. You want me to unburden my soul? I don't think you really want that. Or, after a pause, he adds quietly, it wouldn't do any good. Let me hug you, Heinrix. Oh. We are good together. Don't get me wrong. Every day that I spend with you makes me happy. Especially after Komorra. That you are alive is a blessing from the God Emperor, and I don't see the point of wasting a moment of this time he has granted to us on anything upsetting. Such a discussion on our non-existent future. So let's not do that. I knew it. I knew I would be in for some drama and heartbreak in this romance. But yeah, I guess in the end it will be Inquisition or us, and I mean, living to serve the Emperor, right? And we could react with Void Take You.
Our non-existent future.
Heinrich breathes a breath. While the Lord Inquisitor's orders remain in effect, I will be at your side. But as soon as the Holy Inquisition makes a different decision, he gestures vaguely. That is the nature of my service. What I want doesn't come into it. Oh. And we can't even say anything about that. Heinrich, stay with us. To the void with the Emperor. But I think he wouldn't appreciate that if I said that.
You are so close book to me, and the praise on my mind.
Heinrich smiles sadly. Decades in the Inquisition haven't just made me a poor conversationalist, it seems, but a paranoid one. To keep silent even when I could say something without risking harm to you or me. I just wish... Trays off. He rises from his seat and comes over to take you in his arms. Sometimes it's silent to avoid causing pain. The things are self-evident, but I can't bring myself to say them aloud. Oh. The truth is simple. You are a rogue trader. I am an agent of the Golden Throne. We serve the Imperium, but sooner or later, our duty will come between us. Can't we just do something as a rogue trader? But we can't. Come on, Heinrix, for love, for us, not for the Emperor. And I mean, how sad is that? You just live to serve. I mean, that's, I guess, what many people do in 40k, but be selfish. We can just break up. We can accept that. We can refuse to accept that. Or we can try to persuade him.
We have one life. I don't want to give all of mine to the Imperium with nothing left for myself. Do you? Do you actually want that?
Do I want it? Heinrix freezes, although his heart just skipped a beat.
Damn it.
Heinrix swears bitterly. He once rebuked me for never directly saying what I meant. You're right. I can pontificate about the creed and duty, but when it comes to saying what I think or feel, I want to serve the God Emperor, yes. But in the Dark City, for the first time ever, my mind turned to thinking about how I suffered more injuries and mutilations at the hand of the humans than in the clutches of the enemies of humanity. The very notion is heretical. But kind of true. I mean, how awfully does the Imperium treat Psykers? Heinrix finally falls silent, then closes his eyes, a tortuous expression on his face. Zugzwang. Another German word. Like in regicide, whatever move, or even thought, follows will only make matters worse. Optimism, Heinrix. Take action. We can do this.
I do not mean to distress you, but you will have to make a choice, sooner or later.
Heinrix sighs. No, Edward. I'm not the one who has a choice to make. So it's just my choice? There's always a choice. And we can't really say anything to that about the topic anymore. I don't like any of the options. The last one is kind of breaking up. The middle one, I rather spoiled the evening. I mean, it is an important topic to talk about. And the first one just seems to be like running from it. Let's go with the middle one, even though I don't like any of those.
I rather spoiled the evening, didn't I?
No, it's entirely my fault. Heinrix grabs your chin and bends down for a kiss. Will do my best to make it up to you in private. And still, the breakup is looming on the horizon. But yeah, feels like Cassia's romance would run into a very similar problem. And about the others, who can you also romance? I have no idea about Yrliet's romance. Jai probably would also have like commitment issues, I guess. Well, I guess at least we had a fun evening.
We haven't even parted yet. I already miss you and your touch.
Well. Let's hope there will be more time for that, Heinrix. What does he mean with it? It's not his decision to make.
What can I do for you?
Let's see if we can talk about this. No, but apparently not. Let's play some regicide.
I would very much like that.
Wait, how long were we playing? I completely lose track of time when we're in here. Just stay with me, Heinrix. Then again, what did I expect from Romans in 40k? Sadness. I really hope it's going to work out. Otherwise I will be sad. Here we go. Ah, that sounds very nice to mod Skyrim. Neat. Alright. Let's do Heinrix quest. I also have a bad feeling cause Kalkazar doesn't seem to be a good guy. Like, he seems to be so sus. And it got worse. Like, the further we get into the game. I don't want that Heinrix is going to side against us or something. Heinrix Romance is complicated. Lord Captain, we've arrived in Fate and Force system. Our translation from the war was a little rough, and it lost about 500 souls on the middle and service decks, and God Emperor only knows how many wounded. But there's only the half of it. The brain boxes on the Augurs are sending me reports that aren't doing my mood any favors. Free space here got more holes than a sieve, and all our sensors are playing up. It's got to be sorcery, Lord Captain. Yay. If I was you, Lord Captain, I'd do what I came here to do, right sharpish and clear out. While we still can. I've seen the likes of this before in the same region. Maybe a sorcerer will be able to explain it better, but here's what I know. Shit like this never ends well. How fun! I also guess that this is Photon 4, which means there are also there's another party involved. I mean, I think we have like lots of extractions, so just take it. Though I wouldn't say no to some Phlogiston. Then again, we completed all the things. The surface of the star shimmers with a myriad of hues. The dance of colors fascinate any who dare glance at it. The playful colored pattern appear on the vessel's augurs in a wide variety of spectra, from infrared to ultraviolet. Every voidsman knows that such emissions are dangerous to organic matter, and Master Helmsman Raver asks the crew to resist the desire to admire the star. Not everyone manages to follow this advice, and some crew members suffer from nausea and headaches. I would hope we have some kind of ultraviolet protection, because I mean, every sun emits ultraviolet radiation. And just to be extra sure, we ordered the shutters of the bridge, just panoramic windows, to be closed. Let's see if that makes a difference. The sun looks kind of psychedelic, right? Kind of cool pattern. And hey, here we go. It's been ages since the last space battle. Here we go again. Now with Ulfar on one of the positions, what could go wrong? Let's see what kind of vessels they are. Like if there's pirates or Drukhari or I don't know, other Xenos. Maybe the last ship type we need for the achievement.
I lift up my voice in prayer for this vessel and its hallowed guns.
Ew. It's annoying that the Drukhari can actually just block like your commander positions. That's a big one. I don't like the amount of HP you have. Maybe I should go for the small ones first. But I think I can't reach them. Nope. Let's go for the big gun. Maybe if I go here... we can't do the warp jump, can we? Nope. It's just attacking up for the best.
Lance batteries, volley!
Fields. It will be hard to hit. Like at all. Yeah, great. Just miss. The torpedoes.
Away.
Another shot. And 4 to 18 damage. Why? We deal 91 to 105 damage. Hit chance, evasion. And you don't even have like any shields. Do it deal so little damage to you? Confusion. Let's hope for the best. I mean, we do have our backup ship, so let's hope that's going to be enough for this fight. Ah, come on, frigates. Huh? Well. Okay. Shields are holding. Did it just lose the... I think it just lost its shield. Oh well. We take it. And our shield also suffered quite a bit. I think we should turn around a little bit. It's like this, we can at least attack. Unfortunately, we can't ram. Could also just turn around.
All hands,
We can
prepare
do
for
this.
acceleration.
I don't think the torpedoes are going to hit it, but they will get closer. Here we go. Okay. And I mean, at least no shield so far.
Launch batteries, fully,
Nice.
with the force of a supernova.
Looking good. Let's just do the warp wave and that's the shield again. One. Nice. I could have attacked again because it was moved around. Oh well. Come on, little frigate. Survive. Doesn't seem like a very durable support ship. Excuse me? How far can you fly? What was that? Like an attack of opportunity? Bloody claw cruiser. I wonder what Rokari are doing at the planet. Let's see if people are still alive. Oh hey! Here we go! Torpedoes. Kaboom! Love it! I just remember in the beginning where I was like, torpedoes never hit. Who needs
Launch
them?
batteries.
They're nice. I take everything back.
Target destruction confirmed. Praise the old Messiah.
Come on. Jump. Also strafe, because I always wanted to try that. Weep. Here we go. That won't be enough, but hey.
The force of a supernova.
Nice. I think that's it. The last game you have on your computer left is Inquisition. Nice. Good choice. How long does it take till you get your new computer? Come on, frigate, make me proud. Or not. If I go here... Oh, seriously? More range? Wow. Kinda expected also like a wider range. Warp wave. Well,
Another battle won. On
as
to the next
usual,
one.
Cassia just saves the day. And hey, another level up for our ship. have enough scrap to upgrade the RAM. So, I mean, we never use the RAM, right? I think I just used it once. But we do have the scrap, so whatever. Let's see. So torpedo tubes are loaded with 3 torpedo salvos instead of 1. Duration. That is cool. Like torpedo extravaganza. Scurry chant. At the end of each turn, the most damaged sector of the flagship shields restores up to 50% of its strength. That's also cool. I like both. I mean, I can take 2, right? Premonition, evade. Who needs evasion? Let's take those 2. I'm happy with them. Here we go. Next week by Wednesday, it's being shipped tomorrow. Nice. Oh no, I have to take Heinrix along. That completely messes with my team composition. Not. How old is your current PC? Like, how much of an upgrade is it?